Hello everybody and welcome to tonight's stream. We are playing Kowloon High School Chronicle tonight. I am incredibly excited to be playing this game. Like really excited. I've been looking forward to this a great deal. I've had to put it off because I've had so many other games to play. It came out in America about 2 or 3 weeks ago and yeah, I haven't been able to play it myself since, but it is now time, I guess, to give it a go. It's still not available in Australia or anywhere else, I don't think. I think it's only available in America, but it is fairly cheap on the e-store over there, $30 or thereabouts. So I just bought some credit for the US Nintendo store and picked it up, and now I'm going to be playing it for the first time. I am very much looking forward to this. Very much. So we will give people a moment or two to jump on. It looks like my connection is just a little bit shaky right now as well. Hopefully that picks up and fixes itself. Because, you know, it's no fun if I'm not able to participate. Do let me know if you can't hear me. Hang on, I'm just going to put my sound on just to make sure that I am actually working. This is all working, so you'll hear an echo for a moment. Yeah, it seems to be working. Okay, great. So we'll give people a moment or two to jump on and say hello if they want to chat with us. Okay, we've already got somebody on. Hello, Diddy. Welcome to the stream. Hello, fellow Flowers reader. I will finish Flowers. I promise you that. I am definitely going to finish Flowers. But for now, I am playing through a different visual novel. I've got Steam Prison to play through, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Then I'll have a review of that as well going up once I have a moment. But in the meantime, tonight we are playing Kowloon High School Chronicle, which is a dungeon crawler. So I've got a new game because I haven't played this at all yet. This is my very first playthrough. Finish it now on stream. I will finish it eventually. Not sure you want to see me streaming Flowers. I find it very pretty. It's a very pretty game. I do like the characters. I actually like Flowers. I just haven't had the time for it. So a bit of background with this Kowloon High School Chronicle. The reason that you're seeing the sidebars and things, I think, is because this game was originally released back in 2004. This is an old game. It's never been localized into English until now. So that was back when screens were still in that perspective. So for the video stuff, you won't be able, when they have little video clips or whatever, it'll be the old style resolution. Why, you get too excited? Yes indeed I do. All those ballet scenes. Okay, so we've got game difficulty. Let's just play through at normal. I know I'm not a very hardcore player because I don't play on hard. As the discourse has told me over the last week, if you do not play on hard, you're not a hardcore enough gamer. You've got to hand your license back or something. But no, I'm playing on the difficulty I find comfortable, which is normal. I'm really looking forward to this. I really am looking forward to this. Ever since they announced that this was getting a localization. Hey, over here. See, nice art. Very nice art. It does look like it's about two decades old, I guess. Comes from that era of graphics. But nicely detailed and nicely drawn. The other good thing is, these older games, they always have nice big text. A lot of newer games have this tiny text which is very difficult to read, but these old games, that was how they did things back then. They made sure you were able to read what you were actually playing. No doubt about it. This is the Heraclean Temple. Judging by the walls, the text is very slow. Judging by the walls and floors, it seems no one else has yet reached this point. We've come quite a ways down. Oh, that's not good. I never like going into dungeons where the ocean's just above you. You just know what's going to happen. There's going to be a sprung leak at some point. You don't like dungeon crawlers? That's a pity, Dizzy. They're one of my favourite genres. I grew up with them. Like, I really grew up with them. I was playing the old Might and Magics and the old SSI Dungeons and Dragons games as long as I've been playing games, video games really. I'm an old guy now, so I was actually there at the genesis of the genre. And then they went away for quite a while. Not completely, but they did disappear in terms of popularity for a good 10 years or so. And they've just started to make a comeback now. We're seeing a lot of dungeon crawlers now, which makes me happy. And I like being happy. You grew up with hope doesn't mean you still believe in it now. Oh, Diddy. You're such a cynic. But that's alright. You should be. You've got the balanced perspective on society. They sent a new treasure hunter. One younger than my son who is studying Japan. I don't know why we care, Mr. Old Merchant Seller. But I thought these Heraclean ruins would be too great an ordeal for your first task. But you seem capable enough. Of course, it's a tutorial. And above all of that, you have the right eyes. Does that mean you have a pair of right eyes, or you have the correct eyes? You need to be a little bit more clear with your language there, Mr. Seller. I want to get to the dungeon crawling. I want to get to Kowloon. I mean, if you're going to call it Kowloon High School Chronicle, I want to be in a high school in Kowloon. But I don't think that's going to happen just yet. First, it would be a good idea to check Hant. Hant must be... I don't know. It's an important tool. That's what it is. There we go. That's Hunt. It's a little computer. And there's all kind of the... That's the tutorial. Cool. Looks very much like the it looks very much like the Fallout little computer thing that you carry around. Fallout 3, I think. Wouldn't surprise me if that game's not nearly as original as they want you to believe. Okay, so we're in the dungeon. And as you can see, the screen's gone widescreen for the dungeon crawling bits. Because this is a remake. Well, not a complete remake, but it is a... it is a modernization. There, that's the word I was looking for. So let's go through here. We'll get nice and wet. And find the door. Very strong door. Can be opened and closed. Cool. Well, let's do the opening thing. Yeah, you're a gamer. You're a gamer that plays visual novels. Have to be careful which other gamers you talk to, because a lot of them don't think visual novels are games, remember? I guess you play Baldur's Gate 3, so you get a little bit of credit for that. During exploration, when you encounter enemies, you switch into combat mode. Press the R button to get into fight stance. Move, ready weapon, ready weapon, ready weapon. Oh, I see. Maybe it's like an action combat system. I see. Yes, it is like an action combat system, you see. Oh, I threw a bomb. I don't know what I did. I threw a bomb. I don't want to keep throwing bombs. I don't know if I have many of them. Some people think that Steins Gate is as weeb as visual novels get. Yeah. Those people they don't know what's up. So the A button is for a grenade. You can see the little text scrolling there on the bottom right corner. Grenade. The left one, that's a gun. And then the middle one is sword. See? Sword, sword, sword. Alright, let's go through the door. And then out of combat. I will say that I'm a little bit... I would rather my RPGs not be my crawlers. I prefer them turn-based to action, but beggars can't be choosers. That doesn't necessarily mean that this is not going to be my kind of game. Maybe I need to smash this. Bang, bang. What do I need to fight? I'm stuck in this room. Help! Maybe I just need to read the text. Yeah. When four fearsome beasts face each other, the door to the east opens. Very cryptic. Person who seeks to acquire a copy of Blue Reflection official visual collection. Yes. Don't we all? That's the goal. Well, see, we have a slight problem because there's only 3 of these lions here. I don't know where the 4th one is. So straight away you got a puzzle. It's a puzzle. I'm looking forward to hearing more about that Blue Reflection visual novel because... Oh, sorry, visual novel. Blue Reflection anime because, yeah. It looks good. It looks like very much my kind of thing. I don't know what I need to do to get out of this damn room. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the very first room. Or maybe I can just search these plots. There we go. Oh, moving body identified inside. Ooh, spooky. So there's 2 moving bodies in these pots here. Oh, I got something. I got a treasure. There we go. I think I'm making some progress now. If I put the lion here. There we go. I can't believe I made such a stupid mistake. But that's okay. I'm learning this game, you see. Now I'll probably have to fight some enemies. There we go. I knew they'd come as soon as I opened the door. What are we going to fight? Snakes! Snakes. Oh, scorpions. Maybe scorpions. I think I've ran out of movement, so the enemy... Oh, so it is turn-based. There you go. It is turn-based. No, I haven't seen the new part. I've only seen the original trailer of that game. So, sorry, the anime. I've only seen the original trailer. I will wait and see to see a little bit more. I like to be surprised when I actually sit down and watch it. Seeing the original trailer was enough to get my interest, and now I'm just going to hang back and hopefully it'll get an English localization. So now we're in the corridor of Anubis or something. Because this part is in Egypt, as you can see. There's some statues there. Of Anubis. I can grasp him. Where can I push him? Oh! Puzzle. Shoot. Ah, you can turn them too. Complex puzzle. Oh, there'll be an instruction here. He'll tell us what we need to do. When the row of nether gods face south from the sunrise, an island to heaven surfaces. So south from the sunrise is west, I think. I think that's what they're aiming at saying. Oh, that one can't be interacted with. Oh well. Maybe they actually just mean south. And now I need to push it back. There we go. Puzzle number 2 solved. Doing pretty well. So, jumping. That's a new command we're going to get here. How do we jump? When in search stance, press Y button to jump. Okay. Jump. I feel like a good proper Tomb Raider right now. This is great. This is my kind of game. So, spot something and then fire a wire gun. There we go. Bingo. I bet there'll be an enemy there. I'll come crawling through. Oh, I have to crawl through. The one with a lowered head that walks to the west will receive the mercy of God. Yeah, we need to crawl them. There we go. Alright, so I wonder which door I just unlocked. This one? I'll go through here anyway. A soul well. I assume this will be a healing spot. Ah, it's save spot. Save spot. Save this data. Yep. And then I'm sure I can go through this door as well. Yep. Oh, I see treasure chests. I bet this tablet's going to tell me not to get greedy. When two waters become one, the power will cause the golden lock to disappear. When two waters become one. I assume the nitric acid would be one water. Hang on, I bet we have to combine some potions or something. It's got an alchemy system too. This game's got everything going for it. Select the first item, press the Y button. Select the second item, press the Y button again to finish. So we need to collect the next water here. It'll be a different kind of liquid. Hydrochloric acid. Don't want to pour that on yourself. That would be uncomfortable. And then if we combine and combine, voila, aqua regia. So then we can use that on there. You hate acid? Some kinds of acid can be fun. Don't do drugs, kids. You'll end up like in video games or something. And now we have more to explore. Stairway to heaven. Uh-oh. Enemies! Panic, panic, panic. Lots of scorpions. I hate scorpions. I think I missed. I tried to shoot that at that scorpion there and didn't work. Let's try again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shoot. Shoot. I ran out of turns. Name your top 3 flowers, girls, if you can remember half their names there. I like the pretty one. The one I don't like is your favourite. Glasses girl doesn't do it for me, I'm sorry. That's an interesting looking scorpion. Hey, I did kill him with a gun then. Maybe I just was too far away before. Anyway. Let's grab this loot. I think that might be the loot we're looking for. Now, if having watched The Mummy and The Mummy Returns and all the other Mummy movies, if that's told me anything, if I remove that, something nasty is going to come out and attack me. You watch. I bet you. I bet something nasty is going to happen. Let us return. I told ya. I told ya. Imagine playing games for mechanics and not cute girls. Well, see, this game has it all, Diddy. We're not up to it yet, but later on... Whoa. That's a big monster. Yeah, that's a good question. What is that? It's an Anubis. Later on, you actually get to lick people in this game. In dialogue options, you actually get to lick them. That didn't do much damage. Oh, there's a mummy on his back too. Oh, that's pretty cool. What happens when you lick them? I don't know. I'm looking forward to finding out what happens when you lick them, you see. I just don't know yet. I need to find their weak point and hit them on the weak point. Where's their weak point? I bet the mummy's their weak point. How do I find their weak point? I bet the mummy is their weak point. So let's do it. Uh-oh. Run out of bullets. Run out of turn. Well, if all the game has the kind of enemy designs like that one, that's pretty cool. I like this enemy design. If the game's going to keep being like this, I'm going to have a good time with it. Yay, beat the boss. He wasn't as scary as I thought he was going to be. Because he was just a tutorial boss, you see. The souls escaped from that monster's annihilated body and were sucked into the wall. That's pretty horrific. It is said that the souls of the living creatures are divided into Ba and Ka when they die. When you put those together, you get Baka. That's certainly a joke, right? That's got to be a joke. The Ba leaves the body, the Ka stays inside. So you're only complete when you got Baka. Yeah, I think so. That's pretty neat. I like it. I like that joke. That's old school humor, that is. It is indeed time to get out of here. Let's do it. And we're free. Oh, thanks, Diddy. You ruined my game. I mean, I'm sure that's the still Japanese wordplay, because that is guaranteed. That would be something that the Japanese developers would have thought, that's pretty funny. What a lovely coincidence that we can use for humor. Oops. That's guns. Very mummy-like. Whoa, there we go. It's a bit hot, that's why it's wavy. The heat waves. So that's an interesting little bit of art. We've got what looks like a mummy, because he's all wrinkled and stuff. Just straight from the movie, The Mummy. Then on the right, we've got a robot, because this is a Japanese game. And then we've got harem girls, because again, this is a Japanese game. This is pretty cool. I'm digging. I'm a big fan of The Mummy. If I haven't made that clear enough, that was a very good movie I found. Very entertaining. Brendan Fraser is a legend and a treasure. It's so tragic what happened to him. One of the nicer guys in Hollywood by all accounts. And certainly did comedy action films like no one else. And if it wasn't for the Mummy movies, The Rock would have never got his start as an actor as well, and he's turned out to be a pretty good comedy action actor himself. The Jumanji films especially are really cool. He would not have got into Hollywood were it not for his little turn as the Scorpion King. I'm surprised Hollywood hasn't actually rebooted The Mummy, actually. It would seem to be about time to do it. Do I like Nadia La Owl? Which one is she? Why am I recognizing her and then The Secret of Blue Water? Why do I know that one? I think I've seen that from something, but it's not ringing a bell. Anyway, character's cute, so why not? So this guy's giving us all the information, but clearly is our enemy. Old school storytelling. I'm still not sure where Kowloon comes into all of this, so maybe these guys will get shot now, and then the real story starts. That's my guess. Ah, see? That's what I was saying about before, Diddy. Here, I don't know what I just did. That's the dialogue thing. So you pick one of those ones and that's how you get to lick people. I don't know if I tried to lick him then. The developer of this game originally was Toybox, and Toybox went and created another game which was quite similar. I'm just going to quickly look it up now for everybody that's listening. It was a visual novel kind of tactics RPG thing that was really good on the Vita and PlayStation 3. What was it called? Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters. So if you haven't played, I think it's also on PC. Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters kind of uses the same kind of dialogue system as this game. So you can see the developer continuing to build on the idea. This one came first, but yeah, I highly recommend Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunter if you haven't played it yet. In that game you can actually go around licking everyone too. And there's some pretty good cuties in there, so you kind of do want to lick them. And not just the ghosts. So that guy in the wheelchair is the evil guy that's out to conquer the world by exploiting the power of those relics. I've never heard that story arc before. But he just got shot. Whoa! It's like a whole army of death troopers. Robots? I don't know. Nazi adjacents. Let's say that's what they probably are. You lick a lot of things in everyday life as a way of getting back at the capitalists. That's the spirit. I do not enjoy bloodshed, said nobody who actually enjoyed bloodshed ever. This is just a civil negotiation. Of course it is, that's just why they shot the old guy. See, I don't know what those actually mean. Oh, there we go. Oh, you have to pick quickly. Interesting. There's no need to be sad. I don't know why. That was definitely not a lick then. I'll figure out that system eventually. It's been a while since I played Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunter. I haven't played a game with this kind of dialogue system before. for quite a while. Yeah, anger was definitely at the bottom. I was looking for lick. Now, why don't you hand that over? Give me Isis's inscription. Give, don't give. Why do I get the feeling this isn't going to make too much of a difference? Let's be rebels. Don't give. Don't give the Nazis what they want. Do not forget you're not alone. It is true. If you disobey, this old man's life ends here. This is Relic Dawn. That's a good name for a movie. Oh, it's ghosts. The ghosts are coming out to protect the old man. I hope you I don't ever meet somebody like man in a wheelchair. Well, he's not giving his name, so you got to go with the description. The souls of the dead have been unsealed from the tombs to seek blood and flesh. So it's the Tutankhamun myth that they've used as the inspiration for this. And then the ghosts must end up in Kowloon or something. We are going to get there eventually, I reckon. There should be an oasis when you cross the desert. Yeah. Sure. There we go. That's the tutorial done, I imagine. You collapsed in the middle of the desert. Yes, yes. Forget that. Oh, the oasis are all dried up. Old man had bad info. I think we see 3 fingers, so let's go with that. Oh, he is indeed a plump man in a white coat. A doctor and a nurse employed by Rosetta Society. They're the good guys, remember? Polite doctor, no less. Cute doctor? Yeah, sure. In a way. It's the mustache.
真実を求める者の手に渡ると。
Relics always choose those who are righteous and only seek the truth. So they're just like Final Fantasy crystals, really. By the way... he survived too. Old man got out through. Good stuff. So this one actually looks like it might be very similar to Toy Box's Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunter in that it is at least partly inspired by visual novels, not just the RPG genre, so that's pretty cool. We have a new request. Where are we going to go now? Bit of Kowloon now. It's got to be. Oh, here we go. Now we got to fill in all our details. So, Diddy, what's your date of birth? Time to go to Japanese high school, yes. How do you do, fellow students? All that kind of deal. Oh, cool. You can actually pick where you're going to be from. Let's see. Do they have Gifu? Give me Gifu. Gifu! Height. Are we going to be short or tall? Let's be pretty tall, shall we? 176. Weight. 41. Blood type. Oh. Eyesight. Why does eyesight matter? This game's all about the character stats. 1.1. What do we like to do? Art, naturally. I'm not a STEM person. We're an artist. Clubs. What clubs will we be in? There's a lot of them. Photography club. I like video games when you're in the photography club from Japan. They're always a very special kind of game. Is this information correct? Yes. Terrorist groups like Relic Dawn. So that weird guy in the wheelchair was from Relic Dawn. They're the bad guys, you see. Plump Man route, yes. How many visual novels do you know do that, Diddy? I don't think there's many that have Plump Man route. Why are we going back to Japan? I want to go to Kowloon. That's not in Japan. The whole point of this game is Kowloon, right? Ooh, cutscene. I like the cutscenes of these kinds of older games. The lo-fi quality definitely gets me. When the first early era FMV games, they definitely did it for me. The kind of lo-fi animated videos. I'll have a stop off in Thailand. Hang out a bit in Manila, and then we end up in Japan. Narita. It wouldn't be Narita these days, in a lot of cases. I mean, Narita is still a big international airport, but for trips into Tokyo itself, they tend to use more Haneda these days where they can. Much closer. Nice airport, Haneda. I haven't been to Narita in about 7 or 8 years. I started to catch planes that drop you off in Haneda. Oh, hello, cutie. Smoker dude. Very James Bond-like introduction. Oh, I think I'm going to like this game. That's 2 out of 2 as far as the girls are concerned. It's all looking very nice and atmospheric. I quite liked that first dungeon. It was just a tutorial, of course, but it showed a lot of interesting aesthetic choices, and it looks like a very strong visual design. No wonder this game has been a cult classic in Japan for a while. And no wonder they decided that this one would be worth giving a go in the West anyway, even though it is quite old. It has a quality, an X factor as such. Oh, that's the teacher. Lucky students. So what's his little cover story? He has been living overseas and has just returned to Japan a few days ago. Good cover story. Ah, it's a boarding school. Convenient. Oh yeah, this is definitely old style. They wouldn't draw the character graphics like that anymore. That is definitely 20-year-old graphic design. Anime character design. Vintage. Ah, where's Lick? Where's Lick? Where's Lick? Anger, cold, joy. I don't know. I didn't see Lick. Maybe that was love, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was love. In the absence of Lick, I'm just going to do that with every character. Until I get my Lick option. Yeah. Cool. Managed to make the teacher embarrassed. I mean, who knows if that... who knows if all those dialogue options or those different kind of response options are actually going to change the narrative in any way. With a lot of them, that's an old school style school uniform. Asuka. Yachiho. Okay, so we like her. She's a very friendly, welcoming person. And she'll be our first buddy in this game. It looks like it's going to have some Persona-like character development moments where you get to hang out with all your classmates and make friendly with them and stuff. Which I would not be opposed to. I do love Persona. Everything about this game is definitely intriguing me and promising a lot of fun. And that's what the character art looks like when it's the sprite. I actually quite like the kind of vintage look. I can understand why the anime style's evolved to where it's at today, but I do like this. Lick, where's Lick? Love, joy. There's no Lick, but I'll just go with love. Come on, a bit strong, I guess, but she just rushes me off. Yeah, so this... Oh, here we go. We got a map. And I guess later on we'll actually get to choose where we go around during the day. But this definitely has a very strong visual novel quality to it. So it is very much like that Toy Box game. So for people who are on the stream now or who maybe jump on later on, if you have played Tokyo whatever I called it. What did I call it before? Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters. If you have played Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunters before, this feels familiar to play, which is good. You're not sure about her? Why, what's putting you off? Is it the hairstyle? I mean, she could wear them down in twin tails, that would be better. She likes books. Any character that likes books is a good character if you ask me. Books have their own fate. That fate is determined by the reader's heart. I like that. I haven't heard that saying before, so I don't know if they've actually made it up for this game or it does come from somewhere in Japan, but that's a neat little quote. Oh, Glasses Girl now. So our second friend. Why is her face a triangle? That's how they always did anime characters back then. That's why. Her face is a triangle too, you see. Without readers, it cannot be read deep. Let's bring to deterministic philosophy to the act of reading books. I'm all for that. Let's get philosophical. Let's get philosophical about this. Nice to meet you. My name is Sukumi Nanase. Okay. You have a thing for Glasses Girls, don't you? That's your thing. I'm finally working you out, Diddy. Your thing is definitely Glasses Girls. First the flowers one, and now this one. Okay. Where's Lick? Oh, maybe hot. I think that says hot. I hate Rika. Why do I hate Rika? Oh, she just likes spitting out sayings because she's bookish, you see. She knows all the old sayings. So the spirit of your youthful days do not vanish that easily. In other words, you're only as young as you feel. Fair cool. I'm about 87. Passion creates something that lives on for generations, no matter the era. Okay, so she's just kind of dropping quotes left, right, and centre. I hate people that do that. I do not. You're a Glasses You're a glasses girl guy. I'm Twin Tails. And that's why Nana says probably going to be my favourite. She's close to. Twin Buns is close to Twin Tails. Unimaginably valuable books are stored in the stack room. She's definitely about her books, is this girl. They smell of paper covered in mould, dust and old ink. The dry pages resound as usual. She's deep. She's definitely deep. Do we know about ancient super civilizations? Well, let's get on to her good side. We know everything. Yeah, it's probably not good if you can smell mold. As you know by looking at ancient relics called ooparts. Ooparts. There's no question that Earth has seen many advanced civilizations. I'm guessing that Egypt is going to be one of these super ancient society things. That's what all those relics are. They're actually technologies. And those technologies are too powerful once people understand them. That's my guess about how this plot is going to unfold. Oppai arts. Yeah. There's no Oppai here so far. That's part of the reason I'm enjoying these games so much. This came before everything had to be triple Z sized. Before it could make its way into a video game. Oh. Twin Tails girl. That's love. Keep coming on good and strong with her. Oops, maybe I said it to her. Anyway, I think I just said I love books. I think that's what that was about. He hates big boobs. Well, put it this way, I won't select the lick option. Do I really think they existed? Yes, I think they did exist. I'm pretty sure this Egypt is going to be one of them. I'm pretty sure the options that I've selected have basically maxed out my relationship with her already. Because I think I seem to be saying all the right things. So the next dungeon will actually be here at this academy. Probably under the ground or something. There might be relics there. Relics of ancient Japan. Maybe some dogu. If you don't know what dogu are, they're old statues, basically. Dolls from the ancient era. One of the first things I ever actually saw in Japan was, I think it was about the second or third day on my very first trip to Japan. We went to a museum which had a special dogu exhibit, and that was my first experience of seeing that kind of super ancient relics and artifacts from the country. That was pretty cool. Been a fan of dogu ever since. You like the sprite where she's shoving the book at you. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good one. I like that. That's drawn well. I think the cemetery is suspicious. We're going grave robbing. We'll take Yachio with us. Oh. Are these the only 2 students at the school? I'm pretty sure they are. There you go. It's a really regional part of Japan, where the school's just like 3 students. Okay, so we're out in the hallway now, still with our bestest friend. Sure does. Yachiho. Yes, let's sneak into places together. I'm all for this. Maybe we can investigate. Not in the cemetery, thanks. That's not a kink. Oh, there's a ghost of the music. Why does every Japanese anime thing ever have like a ghost in the music room? It's like every ghost in Japan picks up instruments. That's their after-death retirement activity. 9 ghost stories. It's actually amazing how often Japanese schools end up with all kinds of ghost stories. It's like one of the most haunted locations in any area in Japan. Always the school. Whether there's students there, whether it's closed down, whatever, there's always haunted stories about schools. She attacks people with beautiful hands and sucks up their spirit. That's a Japanese ghost story for you. Yes, let's go hang out with this ghost. Yoro Tomasu, huh? Okay, that sounds like fun. It's about schoolgirl ghosts. I will definitely check that out. So here's a dude. We're up to student number 4 at this school. But he's creepy. He's hanging out in the music room in the dark. We don't like this guy. Tour continues. Maybe the nurse's office. Yes, that's a good place to hang out. I've seen plenty of movies about hanging out in the nurse's office. Oh, it's locked at the moment. There's usually a clinical psychologist here who will listen to your concerns. Yep, cool. Her name is Rui Lee and she is very beautiful. She's Chinese. Okay. Thanks for that. Thanks for clarifying that. Let's go with sober. Oops. Grief. I don't know what I did. Should I not go? Yep, that definitely that line of discussion upset me greatly. It's true role playing we're doing here. We're going to the shop next. Standard school, got all the facilities. Lots of energy drinks you can buy here. That's what Japanese students live on. Oh, it's the janitor. Pervy. Pervy looking old man. Why not? Talk to the pervy looking old man. Don't talk. That's an interesting decision. Let's make that one. Let's not talk to him. Just ignore him. It just wouldn't be a Japanese game otherwise. Well, he just kind of demonstrated it, did he? He just backed it up perfectly. There's a good question. How is this guy still employed at this school? Yeah, give him a good punch. Show him what. Yeah, that's it. Knock him out. There we go. Nothing he didn't deserve. Well, just on that one scene, it was all going well this stream because of that one scene. Now Google's going to demonetize this video completely. And I'll get a strike against my channel for it. You watch. Oh my god, he's still going. He's still doing it. He's not giving up yet. That's a loaded question. Okay. I actually want the relationship. No. Oops. Grief. I don't know what I just did. You've no interest in recipe. Yep, that's true. I'm a pure person. Yes, that's true. Product of its time? No. No, this is this is Japanese gaming 101. Oh, now he introduces himself. There we go. This game just got me so cancelled. You are so right. I got a Kowloon. Maybe that's the currency in the game. So they trick you into thinking that you're going to be like exploring Kowloon, the not there anymore city, but actually it's just money. we're up to the red rooftop next.
白状でえ
Okay, can I actually pause? Oh, I just skipped through the little graphic, I think.
全く信じらんない。なんであんなスケベじじいが公務員なの？
Is there any way to, like, save? That's a good question. I'm pressing everything and nothing's... hang on. Nope. Anyway, I am going to have to call a wrap to the stream now. I'm going to just leave the game on quick resume for later on, I think, because maybe save points are a little bit far apart. Anyway, I had a great time with this first hour or so of play. Got to see a bit of the dungeon, and then it's clearly this visual novel dungeon crawler hybrid, which is exactly what I want from the developer behind Tokyo Twilight Ghost Hunter. This is going to be a good time. Thanks to everybody who joined me on the stream, as always. Hope this was interesting. Once again, if you want to pick this up, it is available only in America at the moment on the eShop, but it's only about $30, so just get yourself an eShop card, download it, and then play it on whatever region that you generally play games on. Thanks very much as always. We'll have more videos through the week, and then the next stream will be Friday. See you then. Wait, are you serious? They were a bonus in the special edition. I would not be surprised if that was the case. So thanks for that little bit of information right at the end there. That's exactly what I needed to know. Now I'm going to have to track down a special edition. Just joking. Alright, now I'm really going. Thanks everyone. See you next stream.